Thank you for always holding me tight and saying it's alright.
Hi, I'm Ebony and I wanted to talk to you today about Patreon. It's an amazing place that helps me and other artists to create music, and so I thought I would share a bit about it and why I'm involved with it and how you can get involved with it too if you would like to. So I started Patreon in January 2020. It was just before the lockdown, and since then I've been steadily growing this beautiful community of supporters around our music. I'm an independent singer-songwriter. I live in London, but I'm Australian. I write and perform and record music with my husband, Nick Burns. He's an amazing producer too. We record everything in our little studio here. That's where I'm sitting. The piano is off to avoid distractions. And we recorded our first album here in 2020. Funded by our Patreon people. Why did I choose Patreon? It's always been really important to me that I'm able to create music with complete creative freedom.
I hope you love the stars like I do. Your crows that you sent me save me from the deep.
So there's no outside objective people saying you need to sound like this and this will make you more commercial and you need to look like this and don't write 4-minute songs about whales in space please, because writing 4-minute songs about whales in space is what I like to do. And so I wanted to create a community of people around my music that would help support that and would help fund it. And so Patreon was the place that I went to for that. I thought this could be a really great way to have people who like what I'm doing directly support me, and for me to be able to be directly in contact with them and share the whole process, the whole behind the scenes process of what it's like to make music.
So this little planet who believed she was a star had a sudden and very rude awakening. She'd been floating around.
I love being the part of Ebony Buckle's Patreon because I feel like this way I'm building a very special and unique relationship with an artist. And I also love the fact that I'm the first one to hear all the songs and see all the music videos before the whole world is able to see them.
The making of the first album felt important to me. I've been a patron since January 2020. It is inspiring and makes me feel creative as well.
If I were to describe Ebony Buckle's Patreon in one word, I'd probably say magical.
Extravaganza.
I would say 2 words. An amazing wonderland.
I wanted to be able to see the world through Ebony's eyes. Ebony has a very special way of discussing important topics and issues through fantasy and mystical creatures, and it's been really fun.
And we've been growing this beautiful group of people who support us directly, and as a result we have been able to create so much more music. Our output has just skyrocketed. If I had a fancy graph, it would be like that. But no graphs exist. So we ended up releasing our first album, funded entirely by Patreon. It's called Disco Lasers, and that included 10 music videos.
I'm standing at the edge of the world and I see you calling out to me. Come on, come back, don't go out there, I gotta go. That's where I can be. Oh, me.
being able to pay other artists to work for me felt so empowering, and it meant that I was able to get work made that I really, really wanted and that I was really happy with.
I think that's good.
Working with cinematographer, an animator, an incredible artist to create the world around the album. It's a wonderful, intense experience, and it was really great to be able to share it with my Patreon community.
Hello. Well, we're just filming Who Remembers music video.
It was sort of like having a safe space where I can go with songs that aren't written, aren't finished yet, and with raw material. And there's a group of people that I can share it with before I'm ready to put it out into the world.
Hope you like it. Thanks for listening. Bye.
And so for me, this has been a really wonderful way to keep being creative.
Goodbye now.